Good morning, everybody. So I got another truck video for you. My last video was the wheel cylinders for the drum brakes in the rear, which was a great upgrade. And in this video, if you're familiar with the Cummins, it always has that pretty good hum on the inside. And sure, as a daily driver going to work and coming back home, really not that big of a deal, but when you're on the road for hundreds of miles, it kind of wears on you. So what I'm doing today is upgrading the interior. Mainly these doors. I'll show you if you can hear that. Kind of resonates. And some of that is the plastic bouncing, but it's just a really hollow sound. And I think some of the engine noise is coming from that, kind of resonating through here. So I say that because, you're sitting in there for a couple hundred miles and it just wears on you. So I love this truck. I'm probably never going to get rid of it. But we are taking road trips with it, so I want to rectify that. And through all my research, what I've done is, what I've come across is there's Amazon basic stuff. There's the kill mat, there's the second skin, all that kind of stuff. But so we're going to give that a try. And the plan is so that's sound deadening material. So over here, the plan is to start with the doors. And part of my dogs are just playing over there, but we're going to go ahead and start with the back door, the club cab door. And I've never done this before, so that'll help me kind of get a feel for it. It's a little chilly out here, so I'm wondering if this stuff is going to stick very well. So what I went ahead and did was I got some floodlights there. They put off a lot of heat. Then I just have one of these old radiator heaters. So I plan on putting that underneath the door, kind of getting that warmed up and starting here. This looks pretty simple. There's a screw there. There's a couple screws there, and that's it for screws, and the rest are probably just those tabs. So you will need some tools. I've taken door skins or door panels off before, and it depends on the tabs. So what I have over here is an actual kind of kit that I bought a while back when I had my transit van. And it comes with a variety of plastic tools, which I will definitely try to use first, so I don't mar up anything or scratch anything. But if you ever done this before, plastic doesn't always cut it. And I have a variety of, we'll just call them putty knives. There's a paint knife. I'm going to try this kind of just from right to left. I'm going to try the plastic first, get under there, see if I can pop them out. And then if that doesn't work, I'll go to this little more stiff steel one. This one is super stiff and it has that hook. So maybe I can get around the clip like that. And this one is the stiffest of them all. We'll just see which one works the best and does the least amount of damage. So yeah, that's the plan for today. We're going to start on the passenger side and this rear door. There's a couple things I want to kind of address too, like this. Make sure I put this back on right. I don't know how that got like that, but so I'll start with that Amazon basic sound deadening. Then I also ordered some soundproofing, 3/16 inch thick. That is supposed to actually absorb the sound. The sound deadening is supposed to get rid of this hollow resonating sound. So yeah. That's the plan. I didn't really see a whole lot of videos on this from start to finish. So I'm going to do this from start to finish, record it all. One, so I don't forget where the screws and tabs go. But two, just maybe it'll help others out there. So I hope if this is your thing, I hope you find it useful. And appreciate you watching. Let's just get to it. So I kind of at a stopping point. I got the panel completely off everywhere but around this this door handle here, the mechanism, and I'm sure there's a trick to it, but I'm not seeing it yet. So I'll just keep at it. I'll let you know when I come up. I mean, this, like I said, this is my first time. The other side will be a lot easier. Okay, so I went ahead and got all the yellow tabs out. Some of them are okay, but like I was saying earlier, I can tell someone's been in here. And I thought maybe it was to upgrade the speakers, but those look factory still. They sound fine. I honestly don't know, but maybe this handle, these back doors are notorious for not opening. This one was functioning just fine. It's hard to say. It's always interesting when you get into something and then you see that others have been in here. But honestly, I can't tell what they were getting at. So it doesn't matter. We're just going to go ahead and... Okay, so making some progress here. This is just an access port here, and then this, I actually took out the speaker, and I was surprised, but this is a pretty good speaker. I know it's still factory, but it was made by Infinity, and from my experience, that's been a pretty good brand. And all this is still supple. There's no tears. It's not dry rotted. So that was good, nice to see. But just a tip on this. The first piece was a full piece almost. I just had to take off a 1/2 inch. And it was a pain in the butt to get to. And I got a lot of wrinkles. I don't know if that'll affect much. But this lower half, what I'm doing is I took off my 1/2 inch, but then I just cut it in half. And it fits right in there. So you don't have to fold it and all that kind of stuff. And then, they say to get one of them urethane rollers. I don't actually have one, but I have this old paint roller, and it works just fine. So if you got one of them, it'll work in a pinch, unless you want to buy the urethane. I just didn't want to do that. So once I get this done, I'm going to leave the door panel off because I have my soundproofing coming in tomorrow. And that's adhesive too. So then I'll just put pieces in there to soundproof this door. And we should be good to go. And then I'll move on and just do the rest. So yeah, just wanted to hit pause there for a minute and explain the progress. So that's where we're at. Okay, so now I got that sound deadened. I'll wait for my soundproofing to come in, finish that up. Moving on to the passenger door. And it looks like here I've got 1 screw, 2 screws, and I believe there's one in here. Yeah, probably it's a Torx bit or probably a 10 socket. So I'm moving on to here, and then of course there'll be a bunch of those yellow tabs. And so just plugging away. Okay, so I got this passenger side door panel off. It took some doing. The yellow tabs that go in here, they all just came out of the door panel, but I think one. So they stuck in the door. And honestly, you can use a putty knife and the plastic tools, but good old pry bar worked the best. Just be gentle with it. And then I can tell this door has never been touched, but you can see right there the really small amount of sound deadening that they put in at the factory. That's fine. I'll just go right over that. And there's another small piece right behind this panel. And yeah, that's it. So got some covering to do here. This truck is near mint. There's a few imperfections to the exterior finish. There are a couple stains on the carpet, but this door is mint. I mean, it is like it just came from the factory. And this plastic guard never been taken off, so I was real gentle with that. And that is one good thing about it being chilly in the garage here. It just kind of pops off. There was a couple stubborn areas, but and I took the speaker out. This truck didn't have power windows or heated windows, but it does have the wiring for it. So I was able to find that. I don't really care to have that. I like my old school mirrors as they are. But I am curious what this is. I already have power locks and everything, but this is just a stubbed out port. And like something should go in there. So if anybody knows what that is, I'd be definitely curious to know. I don't know if I would tap into it. But yeah, I just find this stuff interesting, just taking it apart and seeing what kind of shape it's in. I took the window up and down, see if that needed lubrication, and that's good. No complaints there. So yeah, I just wanted to hit pause there for a second. So now it's just I'll probably end up putting 3 or 4 sheets in there, and we'll go right over whatever's might possibly be in there. So put you back on time lapse. So I'm just wrapping up this door. And kind of get in there. You can kind of see where I put it. A little dark, but of course I didn't go around the cross member there. So I already know I'm going to have to order more if I want to end up doing the floor. And the reason I say that is because I'm through one box, which will finish up this passenger side, the rear door and the front door here. And I'm skinning the whole thing. And then if you look down in there, I'm taking my tidbits and just doubling it up. I can't see how that can hurt anything. Like I said, I'll leave this all exposed too when I get that closed cell foam and finish it up. But if you go to buy this, this piece is cut in half, but it's essentially 10 by 14 and a half. They come in boxes of 10. And like I said, if you got a 90 or second gen truck, Dodge Ram, club cab or quad cab, whatever you want to call it, just be prepared to buy at least one box for each side just for the doors. And if you go to do the floor and the back wall of the back seat and stuff, you'll have to do your math so you don't run short. I'm definitely doing the back wall in my cab here. I don't know about the floor yet, but we'll see. I want to take my carpet out, so I might as well. We'll just see how much is there. So yeah, just want to hit pause and tell you kind of what to expect if you go to do this. It's a plane. I mean, I heard a lot of people, it's hard work and stuff. Getting the panel off is the hardest, just because, I mean, this has never been off from the factory. So those are brand new tabs, which I'll have to get new ones. Some of them are just too far gone. But other than that, it's just peel and stick. And then like I said, I'm using this old paint roller to kind of really stick it on. Because even what little factory sound deadening material was in there, it wasn't stuck on very well. They didn't use one of them. It's like they just slapped it on, moved on. So yeah, I don't know if I'll bother filming the other side, but if I go to do the floor of the cab, inside of here or in the back, I will definitely bring you along. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.